Today I'm going to go over the heel slide, which is a really good exercise to start mobilizing the knee joint. So the idea would be, if this is the knee that I'm trying to target, and be sitting upright, I can lean back or be propped up. Active heel slides would just be me promoting knee flexion in this sliding leg. So even just acutely after an injury, it's very good to start to promote some gentle mobility. So you can see, even in the acute phase, if it's painful to do, I can just move in little ranges, gradually building all the way towards a comfortable end range. Now, if I'm working on a mobility restriction, say post-operatively or in the subacute or chronic phases of an injury, and I'm just not quite getting the same amount of knee flexion because there's a soft tissue or a joint restriction, I'm going to want to add some overpressure. So I can use, or what I've seen people use, are bands, which, as you can tell, if I were to use this band and give this a good pull, as I approach that end range restriction, it might feel like I'm pulling nice and aggressively, but you can see the elastic band has pull to it, so it's going to substitute for some of that soft tissue or joint mobilization. So an elastic or a stretchy band like this TheraBand wouldn't really be something I'd want to use. I'd probably want to use something like a stretch out strap or something that's nice and rigid. So like a belt is helpful. Usually I crisscross them over, and now when I go to pull, I'm getting actual movement all the way through the joint. There's no wasted energy or wasted effort because the band's not stretching. So that's a really good way to promote some end range mobility through comfortable ranges there. If you don't have a stretch out strap, you can also just use a towel or a bed sheet rolled up nice and long, and you can just throw it right across your shin if you're just working on this like kind of end range across the foot. So you get some pull across the ankle joint so it doesn't slide up your shin. It can also be nice. So if you need it to be longer because you're lying down flat, a bed sheet would work a bit better because then it gets long and you can kind of like lasso it around your foot and get a good stretch.